performed relief and rehab work for the homeless and was also involved for rehab of refugees during the 1971 war. In 1993, Swamiji was posted to Vedanta Society of Southern California to serve as assistant minister under Swami Swahananda. He was appointed minister and spiritual leader of the Vedanta Society in 2012. The title of his talk will be, "What Do We Really Want?" So please help me welcome Swamiji.
O Lord, lead us from the unreal to the real. Lead us from darkness to light and illumination. Lead us from death to immortality, and evermore shine in our hearts with your resplendent face. Om, peace, peace, peace be unto us all. It's my privilege to be here and to see you all after quite a time probably, no? When did I come? I forgot. 2-3 years? Okay. Anyhow, we are here for the same purpose, all of us. The same purpose, what we want. We all want what? In one word we can say God, and then lecture is over. If you look back to our life from childhood till today, when we are kids, what is the want of kids? Cookies, toys, some sweetmeats, and happy. If you don't give, child is unhappy. Okay, then become little grown up, go to school. What do you want? Want to go to get result, get a good A grade, A plus. Okay, try hard, struggle, and then mom will say, hey, you come and study. So I will run away, I will play. So all this, what I want, you see. Okay, you got grade A plus. Oh, you will get a good school. Okay, you went to good school. Then what? What I want? Good school, good result. Then what? Go to college, good college, get a good result there also. Then be a scientist, be this, be that. Go. What do we want? Let us look at our life. Actually, we followed this path, never thinking what I want. We have always short-term goal in front of us. And we are running for one thing. If we look at all people who are present here, look back to our life from childhood till today. What I want, I thought I want that, but when you get it, I think I didn't want it. And you go on, all the accomplishments of life. Suppose you become a big scientist. You become a highly recognized person in academic field or in scientific field or in psychology or in medicine or in any field of life, astronomy or philosophy. Then what? Did you want it? Your accomplished state. Then we see that no, I wanted something else. So unknowingly we are running after something, fixing our short-term goals of life and thinking we never been able to think that really what is the ultimate goal. We have no map of life. And no one taught us that life should have a map, destination. Journey may be wherever. I can do a better journey, slow journey. I am weak, I am strong. That's different. But goals should be fixed. That's why beautiful songs are there of Rabindranath Tagore. Yeah, I do not know, Lord. I started my journey for you, not knowing that every moment I am doing, I am asking for you. কবে আমি বাহির হলেম তোমারি পথ চেয়ে সে তো আজকে নয়, সে আজকে নয়. I do not know. When I started my spiritual journey, it's all spiritual quest. We're all spiritual people. Right from the lowest animal-like person to a most generous and loving person, all are running for one goal. For whom we do not know, nameless. And we are running in life and never pause if someone asks us to, why are you running? Why? I have no time. Don't put all these questions. Why are you getting a good grade? Why will you get? What will you do with the good money? And you will have a okay home. What will you do with that home? That will happy. See, so many people have good home. Our Santa Barbara, we have a convent. Just mentioned, no? There only rich people can live, no? Multi-millionaire, billionaire people can live over there. We got, anyhow, somebody donated some place and we got our space there. But see, the house is, there is no, the person whose house, he may be found in a whole year, maybe 5 days, 3 days, 2 days. Who enjoy those houses? The keepers, who gardeners, to take care of them. And are they happy people? Because they have one house here, one maybe in Paris, another maybe in London. Okay, happy. What do you want? Are you satisfied? I do not know, no? There is a statement that is called, Jaha chai, taha bhool kore chai. Jaha pai, taha chai na. It's many Bengali words. Jaha chai, what I want, bhool kore. I mistakenly asked that I will be happy with this. And jaha pai, when I get it, then I said, I didn't want it. We want a good job. See, now you enter into good job, good position, and you bear the brunt of all those. Your co-workers, your boss, your life is miserable. As much position, so much tension, so much money, hardship, no? So you say, oh, I didn't want this. I want only the one side. But one side do you all want? In simple language, we want what? We want peace.
Happiness.
We want joy. We want such type of peace that it will not live. It's called abiding peace. We know temporary peace. We know temporary joy. All sensate experiences cannot give us joy. Good food, touching the tongue, it will give instant pleasure. And you see people who are tongue specialists go all over the world to which restaurant in the world is best. And hundreds and thousands of dollars being spent, but still going for this and that is okay, but they don't get it. And then, see, any Vedanta says, Vishaya Indriya Sanyogat, all this sensate experience comes, there should be some sense object and the sense organ. When if there is some ice cream and my tongue is here, ice cream is there, I don't enjoy it. It should be Samyoga. You should bring it into the mouth and touch in the tongue. And when the tongue it touches, then say, oh, but your mind should be there. Suppose your tongue is attached also, but your mind is something thinking. You don't enjoy the taste. So 3 things are necessary. Vishaya, one should be sense object. One should be the sense organ to perceive that. And there should be the boss of these senses, is the mind. He should help you. Suppose you are listening here, if you are suddenly one thought comes, for a few seconds, you will miss what I said. It is not that my sound wave is not hitting your eardrum. It is not that the the nervous system not going to carrying to the brain. Not that brain stimulation is happening, and not that stimulation is sent to mind. But mind is engaged, its line engage line, hello, and click, 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 click. No, you don't get any response from there because mind is absent. So now, all these things are necessary for perception. That's why everything we perceive, it depends on so many factors. If I am to see you properly, my eyesight view should be right. I hear something, my ear, otherwise we have to put some machine. Even that is difficult. So, senses, to enjoy the sensate experience, we know. If all these three cooperates together, then I can feel joy. But now you feel that I put the ice cream in my tongue, the joy. How long the joy? The tip, down the throat. When it goes here, what is that? What is ice cream? It is a memory. It becomes instantly memory. I cannot hold on to that joy. It is the joy, is the same joy. What we are seeking for. The serial killer to the noblest person, the vilest and meanest of human personality, to the most loving and dedicated person, all are searching for joy and peace, eternal joy, eternal peace. Upanishad declares that Bhuma tueva vijigyasasya bhumaiva sukham nalpe sukham asti. No alpe, alpa you know, alpa means small. No alpe sukham asti. In alpa, there is no sukham, happiness or peace. There is no peace in alpa. Why it is alpa? Alpa means limited. My eyes are limited. How much beauty I can catch this small eye? How much tongue can take the taste? It has this limitation. You like ice cream, if it's given a box of ice cream, you eat it after some time, no, I'm enough. Not that you don't like, but the same liking thing becomes the object of dislike. So it is because it is limited. It has its limitation. Our mind has limitation. It cannot give more than that. But we are searching the joy. What we are all searching? Undying joy, undecaying joy. Absolute joy, constant peace. That we call Satchidananda. Consciously or unconsciously, someone is thinking, being jealous of somebody, want to kill him, or let him go to hell, whatever you think. What you are asking? If that obstacle goes away, you will be happy. It's a wrong direction though, negative way. But people try that. But his action may be something wrong. But intention is searching for joy, unobstructed joy. I am having some money and someone is trying to take away my money. People go that with a gun in hand to kill that person. Brother killing brother, sister, they are fighting with each other. This is the realities of life. But it is all search for one thing. What we want. We don't want money. We want to be happy. We want to be peaceful. We want to be joyful. And that joy never ending. Nalpe sukhamasti. Our happiness is bhuma eva sukham. Bhuma means that which is endless. That is that which is limitless. Unless you become unlimited, your joy, your search for joy will continue. Unlimited joy. And then that unlimited joy is your own self. That we call God in devotional language. But in Vedantic terminology, we call it is my real nature, which is beyond body, beyond mind, beyond senses. And what I am trying to understand and expect through the limited, this attempt is a futile method. People have tried. Ages together, people are struggling to become kings, they're spreading their kingdom, controlling others. How many people came in the world? Ravana came, Dushasana, Duryodhana came. They wanted to control and get power, enjoy. That's the philosophy called the Charvak philosophy. Charvak means Charubak. Charu means sweet. Their words are very sweet, and we all will feel interested or attracted to that. And that's the simple thing. Don't think what is the goal of life, what is immediately available before you. Just the sensate world. Enjoy it, squeeze it as much as you can, and be happy. This is the common sense perception. That's called the materialistic philosophy. That was in India. It's called the Charvak philosophy. Charvak philosophy is a philosophy which is saying search for joy. But why do you think after death you do not know at all there is any life? This body will be all burned. What is afterlife? Don't listen to these bogus, useless words. And these are all a trap to delude ourselves. So they say, Rinam kritva kritam pibet javot jivet sukham jivet. Bhasmi bhutasya dehasya punaragamanam kuta. Javot jivet, as long as you live, sukham jivet. Try to be happy. How? Eat, sleep, drink. You have no money, go on credit card. And bankruptcy, but enjoy. Sukham, so their formula is Rinam kritva, even if you have no money, borrow. The borrow philosophy is credit card, borrow. Rinam kritva, ghritam, but eat, ghrita is the best food, best enjoyment of life. Do that. And how much this enjoyment body can give? It is, as I discussed, it is very limited. It can only give this much. And see how much is the struggle to get that. Suppose you prepare a good meal. A good meal preparation, how long it takes? You go planning, go to shopping, bring it, now chop it, now spend time to do all the preparation and cook it, and now ready. Eating, how many minutes? To get one drop of ananda, joy here in this material world, you have to shed tears or sweat one ocean full of water. And so much labor, net result, this much joy. And this material joy has its problem. What problem? You prepare a good meal for tonight, and I enjoy it very much. Tomorrow I go in another place, they give me rubbish food. What will happen? If I have not tasted this food, nice food today, I could have managed, oh, it is good food. But today's good food, a comparative analysis comes, wow, what is this? Is this the preparation? So, you see, even if you enjoy that, it becomes a cause. See, it is analysis of our life. I am not saying anything impractical. We are going through that experience every day. So, you next day you find, is it that? But that joy which you got it yesterday becoming a cause of your depression or suffering. Comparison will come automatic. And even if you say, no, it is better food is good for one night. Next, again, you don't get up to that level, your mind will sink, and that previous joy will be a cause of your mental frustration and suffering. It is experience, everyone's experience, no? And now, but is it that we want? We go through this experience, but we never analyze. But to put that question, do I want this? Then what I want? Your mind will say, no, I want a peace, abiding peace. That's why in the Jivan Mukti Viveka, there is a text What is the purpose of human life? Ramakrishna simply said God realization. Formula, one word, finish. God realization. Simple thing. But this is Jivan Mukti. Vive said, Jivan Mukti Sukha Prapti Hetabe Janma Dharitam. This Janma, this birth, human birth, Jivan Mukti, freedom, enjoy the freedom from all sufferings and joy, entanglements and restlessness. Jivan Mukti Sukha Prapti, to attain that sukha, that happiness, that peace, abiding joy. While you are alive, while you are talking, while you are eating, sleeping, all the time, it will not abate you. Jivan Mukti Sukha Prapti Hetabe, for that cause only, Janma, this birth, you are in the human body only one purpose. To have that sukha, that ananda, that peace, while in living, now you feel thrill all over your body, every pore of your body will feel the joy, unending joy. That is the purpose of life. And we are all searching, but we are now misdirected. And this is not misdirected or a scientific way of reaching the truth. This is the experiment. In life is an experiment. We try to get peace through this and through this and through this and through this. A point comes when you say, no, nothing can give me peace. That's why we turn. Our life turns into something higher. People try to get all these things through the immediate thing, the sensate experiences. They are not bad. Don't think it is Vishaya is bad, neither our sense experience is bad. We need that. Unless and until you have that joy, how can you go to higher joy? Unless you get 1,000, how will you think of 2,000? How will you think 10,000? So at least there should be the experience of this. But experience not like fools. Experience like a wise person. I have experimented, I tried, my goal, I want joy, abiding joy, Satchidananda, which is unflinching joy and unabated. If that joy I can get, then I can stop my journey. But we are all searching. And the problem of this is happening, searching to the Vishaya, is called the Vishaya Ananda. No? Ramakrishna used this term. Ananda, joy, that comes from Vishaya, means sense objects. This is Ananda, same Ananda, but coming through the Vishaya, sense objects. And that is the defect I analyzed. When I don't get it, I crave for it, little bit. And when I get it, I cannot get satisfaction. I want more, and more, and more, and more. There is no end of it. Is there any end of joy to be limited in anywhere? And we cannot stop, because I just quoted, your nature is Bhuma. You are infinite. You cannot stop yourself at any point unless you become one with the infinity. Your search, or that Rabindranath Tagore, I quote it every time almost, that as a stream, as a rainfall rushes down the mountain and road, and like a stream flows, no? And it runs for where? Where to go? What is the destination of the water? To the ocean. But it does not know that it is rushing to enter into the ocean, to become ocean. ঝর্ণা যেমন বাহিরে যায়, জানে না সে কাহারে চায়. And the stream does not know. যেমন জানে না, does not know. কাহারে, what, for whose purpose, running so speedily. তেমনি করে বেলেম জীবন ধারাবে. In the same manner, I am waiting for life after life and running in life's journey, one life to another life to another life, rushing. You ask people any spiritual question, any philosophical question of why are you doing this? This is no time. we'll think about when we get retired and we'll have more time. Why are you young man, you are asking all these questions? You're fool. There is age. That's even in India, which is spirituality is very backbone of Indian culture. Even the parents, they may be devoted, they will say there to their children, Are, don't do that much. You will do when you become old. Are you old? And they say, I have no time. No time. And why are you no time? Busy. For what? Running. Like the stream does not know. It is running. But why it is running, it does not know. But it is only rushing its love, intense love, to merge with the infinite ocean, which is source. We are all running for that source. And it is here. That's why we search outside first. To the Vishaya, we failure. At one time, not in this life, some may be fortunate to have this life, this moment. Some may have life, any other, next life, or we believe in life after life. But a point will come where you have to find this resource, where we are running. Rabindranath Tagore, beautiful. Tagore is a very great mystical poet, no? And he is one of the Brahmagyanis. He says, Jharna Jaman, and the one example in the stream, then another example he gave. Pushpo Jamon Alor Lagi, Na Jene Raat Jagaye Kataye Jagi. The flowers do not know for whom the whole night is waiting. As the flower is bloomed, not bloomed, unbloomed. And why a flower? Why are you waiting? For whom you are waiting to bloom? He does not know. By the sunlight will touch and it will bloom. The touch of the divine to feel and unfold, that is the purpose. The flowers do not know, but it is unconsciously waiting for that blooming, the touch of the sun's rays. So that is the purpose. We are searching for that eternal joy, touch of that joy. We are separated by some ignorance. Vedanta called ignorance. That is not allowing me to know. Ramakrishna said, suppose there is a treasury, a gold mine and gold and jewel is there in next door. And if a thief knows that there is some storage, what he will do? Can he sleep? But we do not know there is so much gold and jewel in here. That's why we are not aware of it, so we are happy with the outside. But once you know that all treasure is here, that touch of that joy, we are all waiting for our life. And that's called God vision, experience of God, no? That is the cause. So, this is the important point, that unconsciously and busy in our lifestyle, we should be busy. There is no problem. Solution is very easy. But let us understand the problem first. They diagnose the disease. Where is the disease? What is the cause first? No? So we have to analyze in our life, where is the problem that I am not feeling absolute peace? I am trying to get infinite joy through the finite. It's a mistake. Finite cannot give you infinite. But you have to change the idea that infinite is behind the finite, then it will give you. Finite is as finite, cannot give me joy. Because my expectation is there. And by nature I am infinite. I forgot that, that's okay. But by inner samskara is pushing you to search for more and more and more, because we are not satisfied here. To be aware of that and to find a means to get out of it. So this is what we are searching. We are searching for Bhuma, the infinite, that birthless, deathless reality, unending. joy, unending peace, abiding happiness. And that examples, is it possible? Or you are talking only? Yeah, that is possible. Possible, look at the bhaktas. Look at the gopis of Vrindavan. Look at Radharani. You look at Sri Chaitanya. Look at Rama, Krishna, Christ, Buddhas. Forget, they are great. They are one category, they are avatara category. Go to so many saints, Tukaram. Then you're in Bengal, in South, in North, and in Christian mystics. Go to them. What they feel. How you see the halo, etc. you talk about. What is that? It is the expression of that joy and touch of that joy which change them, their character, their life. And they can ignore the whole world. Its torture, its pleasure, its pain pales into nothing. And Upanishad says that Ananda is endless. Ananda is endless when we can get over our limitation. So, we are all unconsciously or consciously searching for that joy. And joy is achievable, available, and it is not just a theory, it can be realized. Example is, as I said, much more. And in the recent period, Ramakrishna, the example of testimony of all this, and he said that if you attain that joy, what will happen? Narada Bhakti Sutra, that's devotional book, no? Narada Muni says, Jatgatva, attaining which, Matto bhavati, stabdho bhavati, atmaramo bhavati. One becomes totally absorbed, like stunned in samadhi. Matto bhavati, sometimes they sing and dance in joy, unspeakable joy. Matto bhavati, stabdho bhavati. Atma, sometimes so much absorbed. Ramakrishna going to samadhi, dancing and singing in joy. Joy, 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 joy. You read the life of Ramakrishna, throat cancer, in those days there is no treatment and throat cancer is always painful. Such a pain he could not swallow. But he is always in joy. Read their lives and see who are going there, they are always full of joy. Their joy in his presence, and he is sunk into the joy. He said that in every pore of your body you will feel the ananda, the joy, worldly joy, the sexual joy, what we feel. Every pore you will feel million times that joy. We cannot imagine what he is talking about. He is not talking, Upanishad saying. Upanishad declares that the joy is endless. They gave an example. What is the joy of God realization? Do you know? It is like a juba sad, sadhu juba. Think of a young man. Ashishta, Darishta, Balishta, Medhavi. His brain is beautiful, fertile brain, innovative brain. Health is strong, mind is strong, powerful, beautiful looking. The joy of that healthy, strong mind, strong body, person's joy, of the youthful joy. How much is that? Multiply by 100 times. Suppose, and then he becomes the king of a country. King's joy. Like that, it goes on. Now, multiply it 100 times. That way, that way, that way, that way. And says infinite joy. He talks about infinite joy. So that joy is hidden here, and that is our goal. We, right or wrong way, we search for that joy. It starts from selfishness, me and my idea, possessiveness, selfishness. We fail to reach the conclusion there. We fail to reach joy by that way, then we become unselfish. Look at that. All the big charitable people in the world you find, they can make money. How do they make money? Squeezing poor people. Big coal mine, the miners who are there, look at their life and their salary and the profit they get. But when they find they gather so much money, They think there is no sukham. I did it, but I am not happy. Then what he does? Give, let us see, then giving away. Is there any happiness? Giving away is a greater power. First, absorbing for me and mine, the spiritual life starts there. People are selfish. We call it very selfish. That means she does not understand anything but me and mine. My joy, my food, my weather, my dress, my house, my car, my everything. My. I don't care for my husband, I don't care for my children, only me. Then you extend your love in your family members. Very good mother, good father, no? Taking care of everyone's responsibility. Learning to unselfishness. Selfishness, joy in selfishness. Yes, there is joy in selfishness. No? My joy, my sleep, my labor, I am working so hard, I don't care for you. So think of me. There is a joy. Again, we are progressing from that to unselfishness. And in unselfishness, there is tremendous joy. And then Ramakrishna visited Vidyasagar. He was the greatest charitable person of that time. He is so generous, anyone coming from any background, any help, he will give and give and give and give. He is such famous that people will criticize. For his generosity, even people will criticize. So one day someone is criticizing Vidyasagar. And someone came and said, "Sir, do you know, this gentleman was criticizing you." Then Vidyasagar says, paused a minute and said, thought a little. And he said, "Why he will criticize me? I have not done any good thing to him." That means criticism means you have done something good, the people even criticize. Next category, he is such a charitable person, but still people criticize, no? But he cannot resist but help. Even people criticize. That means there is a joy in giving. And he is mastered in that. Ramakrishna went to visit Vidyasagar and he said, "Oh, Vidyasagar is such great." That's why God himself, Ramakrishna, God himself as incarnation, went to see him. But he remarked that there is gold and hidden in the heart. Only he does not know. So he is so close to God realization, but does not know. So charitable activity is the next best. But when charity is not the goal of life, Ramakrishna said, there is another higher goal. Again, one goal to another goal. Selfishness to selflessness, to the extreme unselfishness. That is also not enough. Ramakrishna said, if God comes before you, will you ask God, "Oh Lord, help me by making me an agent to create more hospitals and more dispensaries"? It's God's world. Then your vision will change. Who is going to help whom? It is God's world. God is the cause. Let me love God. Let me attain God. Let me reach God. Let me be surcharged with God feeling. No? That's why that is the God realization. When our all misunderstandings about ourselves and God will go away. That eternal joy will be connected. Our disconnection will be connected together. So this is actually this life's journey from philosophy of selfishness to unselfishness. Unselfishness not enough even, and then go one step up. Then you will feel that is God's world. Who am I to help? It is His property you are giving to Him. So rather to think of Him who is infinite. That realization will come, and that will be the end of the journey of spiritual life. But it is a long time, long process to move on, and be careful, cautiously. We'll have to analyze life, what life can give, what world can give, And world can give ananda, same ananda. I can touch that point a little bit. Ramakrishna talked about. Ananda is 3 types of ananda. 3 types of ananda. One is called ananda, the joy or happiness you derive from senses. Seeing a beautiful sight, listening a beautiful music, Dayani, Bhavani. So when you sit here, your mind gets absorbed, no? And it's a better sukh rather than tongue. Because tongue immediately goes away, but it resonates. You see, after some day, you think of this song, your mind will be lifted. So it is called Bhajana Ananda. Ramakrishna had 3 Ananda. Vishayananda, Bhajanananda, Brahmananda. Understand? Three states. Vishayananda, all these things which can give to the senses, that is Vishayananda, because it's coming in contact with the Vishaya and, as I said, our senses and the mind. So Vishayananda, whatever we get, actually Ananda belongs to God. But when it comes, it gets diffused. No? See the light here? Diffused light. Take out that, it will be brighter. It will shine in its own glory. So our here, Ananda, when it's coming to me, my feeling, it is being stopped by my mental condition, stopped by my emotional condition, my intellectual understanding level, how it gets diffused. And this, my eyes may be wrong, my tongue may be sensitivity is less or more. So depending on so many factors, so get diluted. When it comes, it is only we get a very little percentage of that. Out of 100%, we may get 0.01%. And we are happy with that. But we want 0.1 to 0.002 or 0.001 to 0.002. Like that we want to increase our ananda. But you can refine your things of enjoyment. But it will be 0.000 like that. And ultimately it will bring frustration. But that frustration is a cause of your spiritual growth. Then you will search for ananda, abiding ananda. When you turn that ananda through bhajan, singing bhajan, satkatha, listening to Holy God, reading inspirational books which lifts your mind, takes you, forget your body consciousness, takes you from your mind awareness of your mind in the external world, then your joy becomes intense. Suppose I give you an example. You meditate, all of you meditate, you do yoga and meditation. Suppose you are meditating, one day your mind has been so peaceful that you are very happy with that. Such meditation. You remember that meditation after 10 days. You will get inspiration, your mind will go up. But you remember, as I said, the example of the sensate experience. This is also sensate, but it is a refined sense experience. This will be today's food, yesterday good, bad comparison. I will be frustrated even. But this joy will be lifting you. So meditation and spiritual, that's why withdrawing from the world, looking inward. The 2 ways. You can see that I am seeing everywhere there is divine. That's a too high a policy to think. But that's why normal people we are given to meditation. Initiation, we talk about initiation, mantra. With this help, try to close your eyes, do some breathing exercise. Mind becomes calm. Try to focus that ananda, search for ananda here in your heart. And that is sometimes given in a form, Rama, Krishna, Mother Kali, Durga, Shiva, or in the form of light, form or formless, whatever. But you focus here. And when you focus, how to focus? Forget the world. If you remember who is opening the door, who is coming, and you are closing your eyes and meditating, you are meditating on the door, not on God. So that is not meditation. Meditation means you will be so much meditating that you will forget even snake will rise on your body will not feel. That is Vivekananda. Many illustrations are there. So point is that is concentrated, focused attention to think of something which is consummation or embodiment of all joy. You select some, or your guru selects joy, embodiment of joy, embodiment of peace. You may call, that may be different for different person, but think of God as compact joy, compact peace. That's why all the avatars form, Krishna form, Rama form, they are human, but they are not human because God Himself takes that form. Though they look like us, but their every behavior is different. And they always live in joy, we always live in suffering. So there's this distinction, and their glory goes on and on as time passes. Thousands of years passes per Christ, Buddhas. Who has forgotten Buddha? Or his glory is going to the people all over the globe. Suppose we die, who will remember whom? One day they will do a memory and memorial, even if they love one good person, they will say, he's a good person, and then how many? 2 days, 3 days, 5 days, 10 days, tears will dry up, and then life will go on, and people forget how many good people are born, how many good people, who cares for whom? But yes, everyone cares for Christ, everyone cares for Rama, Buddha, Rama, Krishna. So they spread all over because God Himself has come down to show path. So you can select such thing and then focus here, and then withdraw the mind from outside to inside. And as you go deeper and deeper and deeper, you get a glimpse of that. And more glimpse of light, inner joy. And that becomes a passion for them. Those who are good meditators, they feel attraction so much inside. I have seen some sadhus and also devotees. Whole day they are thinking when they will come back and sit for meditation. They just fallen in love with meditation. And how can you fall in love with unless you get joy? You have to do nothing. For meditation you don't need nothing. Make any preparation or do anything to please anybody, to do anything. Just you come, shut down the door and sit in your own closet. And just feel the presence of the divine in you. In a concrete form, Mother Kali, Durga, Shiva, or the in formless aspect, concentrated focus goes there and you feel tremendous joy. And that joy increases and increases, that makes them mad. That's why it's Ramakrishna. Forgot, even during puja, he's putting the flower up in the head and remain there for half an hour. Hey, next step, go. But he's merged here. And that's why he could not perform the external worship anymore. So it dropped from his life. But what remained? Absorption. All the time absorption. That's the going down. And then will come a state that ananda you will feel. It will be flickering ananda. It will come one time and one day it was a good meditation. 5 days is going on zero. Sometimes frustrating. Sometimes I am doing so many years, I am not getting anything. Frustration comes. Again a glimpse of light comes. That's why he says, Hari se lagi raho re bhai, tera banata bani jai. Be always cheerful and keep in your struggle or prayer and meditation. And go on, non-stop. Hari se, with Haris means horse, Ananda, joyfully. Hari se lagi raho re bhai. A brother, get involved into this meditation practice or spiritual practice. Banata bani jai. Every day you will be transformed. Being and becoming, you will become God every day. Every day, inch by inch, your internal personality will be divinized and you will find that one day you have become a gold. That is the goal of life. And then what? This Ananda then? Ananda. Rabindranath Tagore says, in this condition, middle state will come. He said, Maje maje tabo dekha pai, chirodin keno paine, keno megh ashe, hridayo akashe, tomare dekhite deয় না. Oh Lord, why? I don't see you all the time in my experience. I close my eyes, I get a glimpse of your presence, that joy, maje maje, intermittently. After so many days, maybe one day good meditation. But one day good meditation is not enough. I want more. I want to be tuned with you. If little touch gives me so much joy, if I can absorb in you, what will be happen to me? I want that. Oh please, white cloud comes and covers my vision and don't allow me to see you. Oh my beloved Lord, why does it happen like that? Ki korile bolo paibo tomare rakhibo akite. How can I, what shall I do? Oh Lord, tell me. I shall keep you in every blinking of my eyes, in my eyes. So I will see you all the time. What type? Eto prem ami kotha pabo na. Oh Lord, where shall I get so much love for you? Please help me, please help me. This cry will come, love will grow. It's a love, play of love. As a human love, so spiritual love is like that. God plays hide and seek, hide and seek, hide and seek. And it is the perfect dropping of all veil, then the realization will come. So Vishayananda is so limited. That's why first he says, you have tested enough Vishayananda. Why not tell your mind, try, I tried this way. I didn't get the satisfaction anywhere. So why not let me try here? Teach your mind, and the mind will try to do this, and first it will resent because it's dry, I don't see anything. Why? It's a tangible thing. Ice cream is tangible. If I put my mouth, I can feel the joy. But meditation, I close my eyes, I don't get anything. First it will resent. Fast food and healthy food. So mind will be Vishayananda. Understand, fast food is good to the tongue, not to the body, not to your soul. So fast food, Vishayananda, is good to the body and mind, but not to the soul. And how to get that connection with your real self where is the endless joy. So Vishayananda, then start Bhajanananda. Bhajan. That's why you can Bhajan Kirtan. You see, when people sing and dance in Hare Krishna, and they forget the whole world. Is it not? But the moment you see that period, look at that particular period, how they are cheerful and joyful. And they forget their worries, anxieties, and tension, or their what to do anything in the material world. They forget, they think of Krishna, Krishna. Even not that they are going to Samadhi, but a glimpse of that is coming. Suppose we are talking about how many? Almost 1 hour, no? So where is our tension? Where is our other awareness of the world, and what problem? Where is gone? This Vishaya leaves you. God comes forth. So we have to practice that, the Vishayananda to Bhajanananda. And Bhajanananda will deepen and deepen. Then what will happen? It will be Brahmananda. Brahman is infinite. Ananda of that Brahman will be then our own identification. We are identified with the body. That's why bodily joy, bodily suffering, bodily pain, it makes me what I am now. Mind, I identify with the mind, I think I am the mind. You say something, I will be offended immediately. Or I will be happy. I am a slave of someone's little sweet words, someone's little harsh words. Why are we making ourselves slave of the world, of the Vishaya? Why not take the mastery? People will say good, bad. Yeah, okay, thank you. Why do you take it? Why do you take it? Right? So this is the identification of the mind. We can train that mind. Ramakrishna gave an example. How we identify. Ramakrishna is a village example. He saw people doing things. The women, one woman was mopping the courtyard. And somebody said, you know, such and such person's son was suddenly dead. And the lady continued to sweep the floor and said, so poor lady, she lost her son. So miserable. Sympathy. But it is not superficial sympathy, no? Sweeping. And suddenly another person says, no, you know, your son, my son, and she fainted. It's natural. But she says, see how one word may be right or wrong use, but one word, someone's son, that's okay. I sympathize, my emotion and sympathy, and I do my work, it's okay, it can go on. But when it becomes me, my son, such sincerity comes, identification comes, it becomes such a big thing. That means how our mind can be affected. And suppose someone comes, no, that was a mistaken. Then you again smile and cheerful. See, this is an extreme example, but our day-to-day life, we are slaves of some sound, and that affects our mind so much. In husband-wife relationship, come to the realistic point. if someone says someone, and that your mind will be, you can say that, I can't believe that, how can you do that? And take so much seriously, Baba, make it easy. That's the some words, no? But it is very difficult. But we can take it, if you have good relationship, then you can take it jokingly. You say jokingly the same word, it will be, make a fun of it. But if you take seriously of that same thing, it becomes totally different. That means how we identify with the mind. Mind is pure mind will not identify. Impure mind will identify. Impure mind means what is impure? Which is only body bound, mind bound, emotion bound, ego bound. That is the impure mind. Pure mind, God bound. In husband is God. In wife is God. In wife, in husband, not husband is God. Not wife is God. Then there will be no conflict. The world will have been in heaven. But in God, God is there. That's why husband is husband, wife is wife. No. Everyone relationship because of God's presence. A dead body, no one loves a dead body. How much we love? How much we love? Suppose I die. How much people may love me? What will do? You tears and then call the mortuary people to take the body and put it into the fire. That's all finished. It's very rude fact, but fact. So no one loves the dead body. But why do you love the other body? Because there is some conscious attachment in the presence of some divine, no? But that we misunderstand the physicality of the body, or the subtle part of the body is the mind. We feel mind or body and identify there, not in the soul, not in the spirit inside. So this is our attempt to know what we want. We don't want other things, though we go through the process of purification. After God realization, what will happen? What will happen? That will happen. And he will be established in eternal joy, eternal peace. And that is our nature. We have forgotten that. To remind us to Vishayananda, I will extract through Vishaya. Even you can have Vishayananda, no problem. You enjoy it through the senses. But understand who is giving you the joy. Not the dead body giving you joy, but the joy, the source which gives the sense, presence of your, all the power of action, seeing, hearing is given by that consciousness. That is called Satchidananda God. Kene Shitam Presitam Patati Manaha. Kena Upanishad is a very beautiful Upanishad which says, this question is Kena, by whom? Ishitam, desired by whom? Kene Shitam Presitam, directed by whom? Kene Shitam Presitam Patati Manaha. My mind falls in the object of the senses. And my mind is drawn. Who is drawing my attention? Who is there? She says, Chakshusas Chakshu. Not your this eye, but the real eye behind that consciousness. Manaso Manojat, who is the mind, behind our mind, the real mind. Vachaha Vacham, the speech, who is the behind that real speech. Tadu. So, who is the source of all, that is the Satchidananda, and that is our real self. And there we are to end, and we are loving everyone only because of him. So we can love the whole world. Then world will be transformed. Not as the matter. We are seeing the material part of it, not the conscious part of it, or blissful part of it. Bliss is there in everywhere. That's why after realization they see God everywhere. That Ananda here. Ei akashe amar mukti aloy aloy. In this space, it is this Ananda, this akashe amar mukti, my freedom and joy is everywhere. Aloy aloy, in every light, in every spark, every leaves, in every plant. Amar mukti, dhulai dhulai, naki, ghase ghase. In every grass, my joy, my freedom, I see. My freedom. I expand myself in the whole cosmos. Ei akashe, Ananda dhara bahiche bhuvane. In this planet entire where it is a bliss, wave of bliss is blowing all the time. Rabindranath is experiencing that. This Ananda dhara. There is no suffering, there is no pain. It is the Ananda. We are searching for that Ananda. Ananda is flowing to the nooks and corners of everything, and I cannot catch it. My mind being dull, my perception is wrong, and I am viewing differently in these layers of imperfection when they are cleaned by spiritual practice, by selfless work, by service to our thinking of serving God, by worship, by devotional practice, or all the layers will be clean, then you will feel that you are that unchanging absolute. You are that. You were there, you are now, you will be that, but only you do not know. It is a question of knowing and not knowing.